Oh,
Okay, here we go.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we're coming from Faucet Gulch Gathering. We're coming out of the ground. We're coming in. First thing on our PNID is a pig sig is missing. A 1-inch vent is missing. Our T splits off. We have the riser with the all the components from the PNID. We have the valve, and on the other side we have a 10x6, and we go back to the components going up to the knockoffs. We go around. As we come back to the valve, we have a 16-inch valve. Those valves are knee-way. We'll catch that on the other side. We come through, we have a 1-inch vent. PNID shows a pig sig here. We have a 2-inch valve, no pig sig. Reducer, 1-inch vent, launcher barrel. 20-inch closure. Bypass, 10x6, it's okay. We have a 6-inch blind, like the PNID, and basically it's reversed on the PNID. The valve should be on this side, the blind should be on this side. No, retake that. Blind, valve. We're good there, according to the PNID. We come back, we enter V100 slug catcher. And if you notice, the valve is a 16-inch, but the nozzle on the top of the vessel is a 10-inch. So we had added a reducer and lowered the valve down to operating level. And that's on both the inlet and the outlet. Everything on this matches the PNID except for the drain valve. And they've added a rupture disc and a gas pressure for the instrument gas off the top of the vessel instead of a PI showed on the PNID. We come over to the drain valve, and basically we've taken out the bypass from the PNID. The double block and bleed is missing on this installed system. Check valves in the right direction. It's got a Chemray valve, which is called LCV 320 on our PNID. We come out of the top. We reduce because of the nozzle size on the vessel. We come down, and on our piping drawings, that's correct on the piping drawings on this one. Okay. We come down, we come underground. Okay. There's that. We have a 16-inch valve again. We have a Petrox, a spec brake, and then we go into their meter. Do we need an installation kit on this coming from that transfer? No? Okay. We go from a 16x10 reducer. We go into Red Cedar's meter. It's a Daniel. It's a 10-inch, 300-pound. The number on it's B962. And it's by JW Manufacturing Company. Okay, we come over on the PNID. We have a check valve. We don't have a drain, 3/4 inch drain valve between the check and the controller. We reduce from 10x8. We have an 8-inch control valve, FCV101. Mickey, you want to get a zoom on that? We go back from reduce up, and we go back to the 16-inch, and that's on the Petrox side, and it's a WKM valve. We go to the bypass across the two lines. We don't have the two 6-inch blind and valves, future or whatever that connection is. They're not as on the PNID. We go to the barrel. We got a 20-inch closure. We go to the barrel. First thing is we got a 1-inch vent off the top, correct? We have a 1.5-inch bypass. We have a pig sig. We have a 1-inch vent off the top. We have a 16-inch valve. We have the bypass again with the blowdowns, the 6-inch blowdowns on both sides of the 16-inch valve. And then we go, we have a pig sig. We go underground. The insulation kits are installed in the correct position.
Right.
Mickey will say also, show the grounding. Oh, it's kind of there. All support steel is grounded from the grounding grid. The meter shack is not grounded from the grounding grid. And you still going?
Yeah.
The tank and the slug catcher are not grounded from the grounding grid.